Hey guys, we are here today to talk about this wonderful article that we read about the 6 cheapest places to live in the United States.
This is the dumbest article I've ever seen in my life.
I don't disagree. I didn't even know there was a Nampa. Not Tampa. Napa. N-A-M-P-A.
Yeah, you said Napa like auto parts.
Yeah.
No, it's Nampa. There's an M in there.
Sure.
Idaho.
Listen, it's in Idaho.
It's in Idaho. So the only person I know moving to Idaho is growing freaking potatoes, okay?
Some Irish people. What? I'm Irish?
People.
The whole reason why we're over here. We couldn't grow no potatoes at home. We had to set sail for better soil.
That dang rock. You ain't doing it in Tennessee neither.
No, you're not. Unless you leave the bag in my pantry for way too long and then they start sprouting.
So Nampa, Idaho.
Yeah.
Is supposedly...
I tried to find it on the map. I couldn't find it.
By the way, this article says the 6 places millennials will move.
Yeah,
it's
move.
It's very definite.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Because, like,
is there I
call bullshit. Like, there's no way.
Is there a lot of good internet in Nampa?
Starlink.
Oh, there you go. You may have to have it out there in Idaho. What do you guys do for fun in Idaho? That's what I really want to know.
We grow the world's largest potato.
Well, obviously.
Second one is Fayetteville, Arkansas. Now, if you're a college football fan, that town rings a bell.
Yes. Or if you work for Walmart.
Suey. Pigs.
Because that's about the only people I know that want to be anywhere close to Fayetteville, Arkansas, is hog fans.
Mm-hmm. Them Arkansas Razorbacks.
They call in the hogs. And Walmart people. Other than that, I don't know anybody that wants to move to Arkansas. I drove through it once. I rolled up the windows and locked the doors and was like, let's get out of here.
That's about as far as I guess.
Yeah. All right, we got Des Moines, Iowa. So that's also, isn't that like...
That is the capital of Iowa.
Is that Iowa State or the University of Iowa? Isn't one of them over there?
I think it's Iowa State. I'm pretty sure the University of Iowa has a location in Des Moines, but I think the actual one is whatever Iowa's second biggest city is.
Yeah, I don't know that they have any cities other than Des Moines, Iowa.
From my understanding, real estate's cheap. Hence the reason why it makes this list.
Well, I think a lot of these places, the real estate is cheap. And generally when real estate is cheap like that, and they're putting an article out about that, it's because there's nothing there.
There's that. Well, I mean, if you look at Fayetteville, Arkansas, it's literally the University
of Arkansas. Yeah,
and
that's it.
Like, it's over with.
Like, I don't know what's out in Des Moines, Iowa, except cornfields.
Or the Capitol building. That'd be all.
The Cyclones.
That's about it.
Why would you name your team after the thing that, like, rips through your state every few months? But
I thought Cyclones were water-based.
Well, potato.
But you're a landlocked state.
They are.
If Cyclones are water-based, like I think they are, what are you doing?
All right, we've got the only one on this list that I was like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind living there. And that's Polk County, Florida.
Florida's the most expensive state to live in.
It absolutely is, but obviously it's cheap, or they wouldn't be pushing it.
The real estate in Polk County, Florida, may be cheap, but your cost of living is going to be astronomical.
I mean, your homeowner's insurance is a little high. Other than that, I don't know what else. I mean, it doesn't cost any more to buy groceries there than it does in the state of Tennessee where we are. Excuse me.
I don't know. I just know that Florida has become the most expensive state to live in, and that is the all-around consensus, not just real estate pricing related.
Again, I know that the homeowners insurance market down there is a little weird. I think with you not being on the beach, maybe it's a little cheaper. I know that they have stricter policies on their roof, and they really like for everybody to leave asphalt shingles alone and go with either a metal roof or a terracotta clay roof. But
kind of like what they have in Italia.
Yeah, well, a lot of places down in Florida have the terracotta clay. A lot of places in Texas also have the terracotta clay.
It's the more, not hurricane proof, but
it's just cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to replace them more often.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense.
Correct.
The other one on this list that I was kind of like
Savannah.
WTF.
Yeah. Like, I figured Savannah would have been a higher end place.
Salina, Texas is on this list.
Salina, Texas is on this list.
We have a Salina, Tennessee.
We do. It's the sunniest spot.
Nowhere.
It's the sunniest spot in Tennessee. It says it on the sign as you drive into the city. The sunniest spot in Tennessee.
Which is crazy. Like, how do you gauge that?
I don't know. I've wanted to see the scientific measurements from that to prove that they are the sunniest spot in Tennessee.
Now, granted, Salina, Texas sounds like you probably live where you're seeing a tumbleweed every 30 seconds. Like, it sounds to me like there's nothing here.
I don't know. I didn't do my research on Salina, Texas.
I didn't either. I really didn't care enough.
No.
Just because it's...
When I couldn't find
Texas.
Napa, whatever, on the map, I was like, I'm not even going to look for Salina.
Napa
Auto parts.
That's O'Reilly.
Oh, that is...
Ow! Yeah.
You just broke everybody's eardrums that's listening to this on their headphones.
Sorry.
Salina, Texas, not a bad spot. I'm sure it's probably hot.
Maybe a dry heat, though.
You know, I hear that. Hot is still hot. I don't care if you add some humidity to it. When it's 120 degrees and there's no humidity, it's still 120 degrees.
120 degrees, yes.
Yeah. Does that come with a water park?
It freaking better.
That's all I'm saying.
I would be dying, okay?
Now, Savannah seems like... Savannah, Georgia is the last one on this list.
I actually have a friend who lives in Savannah. So...
It seems like the nicer of all the ones.
It is. So if you're listening or watching this and you're thinking, I need to move to one of these cheap places, Savannah is the first place I would look.
Savannah and then probably Polk County, Florida. But that's just because I'm a Gators fan, as all of y'all know. That one puts you in between Orlando and Tampa. Like, that's great.
I'm looking in Savannah because in Savannah you're 2 hours from Atlanta, I think.
How close are you to the Masters down there?
Augusta. But it's not far.
I didn't think so. Which means that you can Airbnb your house out.
5 minutes, an hour, or something like that from Augusta.
You can Airbnb your house out during the Masters.
Right.
Make some money.
Right.
Maybe get two house payments set aside for that.
And I want to say you're not far from the beach. I don't remember how far from the beach.
No, that's right, because Georgia touches the Atlantic close. Right there.
Yeah, you're really close.
And you know what? You're still close if you want to go down and watch a Jags game. I don't know why anybody would want to go watch a Jacksonville Jaguars game.
Travis Hunter. That'd be the only reason.
Really?
I'm not a fan, but I'm just saying that would be the reason why.
What's the receiver they picked up last year? Brian? I'd rather go watch him. I picked him up in my league, and he helped me win the league. And it was a good draft.
So, of these 6 cities that are supposed to be probably the cheapest that you can move to as a millennial, which one are you picking?
Yeah, let us know, because obviously we like Savannah and we like Polk County. I don't really know about the rest of these, but hey, maybe potato farming is your gig. Maybe corn is your thing, Iowa. I really don't have anything. Good salsa in Salina, Texas?
Maybe. Be about it.
Yeah, probably some good salsa verde down there.
Tex-Mex, dude.
Oh yeah.
I
bet those breakfast burritos are on point in Salina, Texas.
If you can't tell, I love me some breakfast burritos. That's my muse. So yeah, let us know in the comments which city you could see yourself moving to, and we will see you guys next time.
That's right.